Hey everyone, welcome to Continuous Thunder. Today we are going to talk about the new album from SWMRS, Berkeley's On Fire, available now on Fueled by Ramen. SWMRS is a rock band from California that has existed in a few different forms and under a few different names, but Berkeley's On Fire is the second album released under this name. It's also the second that has been released under Fueled by Ramen, and the first one produced with label money. Their first album, Drive North, was an independent release that was just remastered and re-released by the label. Since the label is paying for it, it's no surprise that the production is cleaned up quite a bit on this compared to their debut album. And while Drive North had a bit of a punk edge on it, polishing things up isn't really a bad thing. The band has moved more towards an alternative indie sound on some songs, with some having almost jangly guitars and the whole album having a pretty nice variety throughout. Despite having a wide range of influences from modern West Coast indie rock to 90s alternative, even to dance punk, this is still very clearly a SWMRS album. They're not making cheap copies. They're taking these influences and applying them to their already existing attitude and punk energy. Lyrically, SWMRS' first album was pretty typical 2010s punk fare, with lyrics about troubles with girls, celebrity mentions, the freedom that comes with getting a car, and hating where you live. This album, however, gets a little bit deeper, with some lyrics even daring to go political, like on the songs Hellboy and the title track. The track Lose, Lose, Lose even mentions the Symbionese Liberation Army and the abduction of Patty Hearst in the 70s. Other tracks mention travels from their time on tour, specifically name-dropping two cities in Texas, Houston and Austin. And the song Lonely Ghost seems to be about finding a balance between not wanting to go out into crowds and being alone, but also not wanting to be lonely. There are a few things on this album that I'm not a big fan of, though. The song IKEA Date is just cheesy in a bad way, and it almost sounds like they're recycling the part of the chorus melody from the song Trash Bag Baby from earlier on the album. Similarly, the song Bad Allergies is literally about the singer having bad allergies and is warning a potential significant other about that and asking if they're okay with it. The tune's not that bad, but the subject just seems to be a slightly strange thing to be talking about. Finally, Steve Got Robbed, the album closer, is I don't really know what to say about this one. It's a different, almost humorous, almost rapped song about a friend of theirs that got robbed, obviously. I don't know if you're supposed to take it seriously. It doesn't seem like it was ever intended to be. It just kind of sounds like a fun thing that they slapped together in the studio. It's not that it doesn't fit on the album, it's just compared to everything else, it doesn't fit that well. Another thing I want to mention while we're here is the song Lonely Ghosts gives me major musical deja vu. The chorus especially. As soon as that hit, I was like, oh, this sounds like something that I've heard before, but it's been driving me crazy because I can't quite figure out exactly what it is. It's a little similar to Rock and Roll Queen by the Subways, but it's not exactly there, and weirdly it kind of reminds me of my favorite game by the Cardigans. But I swear there's another song out there that this song is very similar to, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. So listen to Lonely Ghosts and put in the comments what you think it sounds like. Please do this. It's driving me nuts. In the end, I give this album a 4 out of 5. It's a fun little rock album that has its weak points, but the songs that I like a lot. I'm actually kind of interested to see where the guys take their sound moving forward from this. I can see them either keeping things interesting or turning into a forgettable power pop band based on the direction they seem to be taking things here. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. But that's going to do it for this round of Continuous Thunder. Thank you so much for watching. Now I'd like to know your thoughts. Did you listen to this album? Did you like it? Did I get it right or did I get it wrong? Go ahead and leave those down in the comments. I'd also be interested in any suggestions you have for what album I should review next. I'm also taking suggestions for any improvements or constructive criticism on the channel in general. Still trying to work the bugs out, still figuring things out, but any advice or criticisms that you have would be appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I have more content coming out. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.